Good morning, co-chairs Beyer and McLean and members of the committee. My name is Cassie Wilson. While I am a member of the Clackamas County Youth Advisory Task Force on Climate, I'm here today independently. I live in Boring, and I'm speaking against the Dash 8 amendments to House Bill 3065. Last week, I celebrated getting my driver's license by going beyond my street alone for the first time in my life. I'm 22 years old and have completely relied on someone driving me where I need to go until now. I wasn't even interested in driving, but I knew it was the only way I'd ever be able to get a job or pursue a higher education. Driving was my gateway to everything, but it shouldn't have needed to be. Driving oneself is a luxury that comes and goes with money, age, and ability. Regardless of if you can drive yourself or not, if you work or live in Clackamas County, chances are traveling by car is your only option for getting around. Every time more money is invested into prioritizing widening roads and freeways instead of making deep investments in age-friendly, walkable, and bikeable infrastructure, you are saying that you are not welcome and your needs aren't a priority if you don't own a car or can't drive. For these reasons, I'm opposed to the I-205 expansion project and House Bill 3065 that would pay for it by bonding against expected tolls. Transportation is 40% of Oregon's carbon emissions. Over the past year, I have lived through Clackamas County taking hit after hit from windstorms, wildfires, and ice storms, all of which were worsened by climate change. I still remember the news saying that the entire county was under some level of an evacuation order. It was horrifying, and I fear that this summer will be worse. With this crisis looming over, why are our elected officials still aiming to throw millions of dollars into widening several miles of I-205 when that will only exacerbate the problem? There isn't a single freeway expansion that has ever improved congestion, and it's baffling ODOT suggests this project will somehow be unique. The I-205 expansion project webpage curiously doesn't mention anywhere the carbon emissions this project represents to my community or my future. You all keep saying this will help reduce emissions. Then I ask, where are the environmental impact statements for these projects? Let's see what happens to congestion when people actually have other safe and accessible transportation options. We need these options for all to protect the place we call home and the air that we breathe. I don't want to spend my 20s begging my elected officials to care about the longevity of the communities we live in, but I also don't want to see this place that I love go up in flames every summer. We need unapologetically bold climate leadership. The proposed 205 expansion won't solve congestion, will rob us of money for desperately needed road maintenance and safety improvements, and will push us further into climate chaos. It's not too late for you to go a different direction. Let's ensure that a driver's license and automobile ownership aren't prerequisites for participating in our economy and society, and invest in alternatives to freeways instead. The future of the planet depends on it. Thank you.